Welcome to part 4 of the Jin playthrough. This is off the backlash of the Sima family coup d'etat. And off of that coup d'etat, Zhao Ba is now the newest officer of Shu, because he defected from Wei.
What a deplorable state of affairs!
And speaking of Shu, they're coming to invade us. The relentless bastards. This is the second time they did this. And believe it or not, by historical standards, they're gonna do this 3 more times, so get used to it. Meanwhile, everyone is so bitter about Zhao Ba's betrayal. Yet some of these guys who speak out against it, trust me, they'll be the ones involved in their own little betrayal too later on. I won't mention who, but they'll stick out like sore thumbs. Trust me. Anyway, we'll be playing now as Sima Yi. Sorry, Sima Yi.
Others among us have not done the same.
And of course, Chen Tai.
Frightening than the enemy today.
Yes, Chen Tai. Keep an eye on that one. Anyway, Sima Yi shares the same weapon as Liu Shan, as I probably stated at least more than one time. What the hell? Oh, it just skipped. God damn it. Anyway, Sima Yi, however, has a different elemental with his EX when it comes down to his attacks. They're dark elemental.
The traitor Zhao Ba is amongst the enemy ranks.
Oh, look! Quan Kyo Jian and Wen King. Now, these two you're going to be hearing a lot from and seeing a lot. Trust me.
He will look to take advantage of this opportunity.
But anyway,
Shu could never rule this land.
All I can say about Sima Yi is that he's gonna undergo a costume change. Trust me, everybody has a nickname for him, and it's Phantom of the Opera. You'll soon know why. But he's a cool character. He has his father's evil laugh. I mean, trust me, it's hereditary. Meanwhile, this peasant is talking about Sima Xiao's latest perverted actions towards Wang Yuanji.
Jiang Wei is a disciple of Zhuge Liang. We must keep an eye out for enemy plots.
Oh boy.
It's hard to believe Lord Dong.
He has the understatement of the year when it comes down to enemy plots. This is Jiang Wei we're talking about here. One of those enemy plots may involve a fire!
Handle things at home. We are invaded from the outside.
So,
You were wrong, Zhao. Father could have seized.
now we can just get started with this battle.
That is why he was in such a hurry to slay.
This battle's not that long. The only thing that really makes it long is a certain part in this battle. Well, it's not really a 2-part battle. It's just the fact that there's a certain portion of this battle that makes it long,
We must not let down our
due to some reasons of the fault of the game.
Come, Zhao.
Trust me, I will point it out. Because this battle is starting right now.
The Shu army must be eliminated. All
Alright.
begin the advance.
An enemy unit has been sighted to the southwest.
There is that
I'd say they're a
there's that one fortress where the computer will point you to.
The advance.
That fortress
Pathetic plans.
has one little glitch. You see, a guard captain's supposed to appear right in that area, right? Well, when I went there one time, I was looking all over for it, and the guard captain wasn't even there. It was hard for me to even get in.
Think he's testing me?
But he's there right now. But trust me, in the first run I've played of this game, that defense captain rarely shows up. And when it did, it was like 20, 30 minutes. So yeah, keep an eye on that.
All forces remain calm.
Meanwhile, now you're going to be forced to have to go back to your base and destroy the drawbridge. See, I know this game has a lot of glitches. Several of them I've actually ran into, like in part 1.
My knowledge of the battlefield will help me
But
prevail over this chaos.
it's not too bad. At least it's not like Dynasty Warrior 6 Special. From what I hear, that game has a lot of glitches. Made it to the point where it's unplayable. Meanwhile, we're going to cut this bridge here and restrict Xiaohuba's movement from our base.
It isn't polite to take somebody by surprise like that.
Surprise! Anyway, let's go after Xiaohuba and all the other enemies that would just so happen to try to attack our base. I'm only doing that for one reason and one reason only. They'll try to attack our base. And see, I'm using a horse, folks. I'm not just going to be running on foot. But me taking out all these officers is the only reason why this film is 17 minutes. I could gun straight for that supply depot if I wanted to. But the whole objective is to make sure Sima Zhao is alright. If anything happens to Sima Zhao, well, that's the end of this mission. And you'll probably have to start all over again. And there is Xiaohuba. Again. This time in his Wei costume. Let's cut him down. And by the way, I like his Musou attacks. Both of them. They are exceptionally great. Especially the first one I did. And the second. Yeah, see, Xiaohuba's Musous are pretty good, but he swings pretty darn slow for a short guy. Maybe because he's carrying a sword, he's compensating for something, Enough of the short jokes. Anyway, let's go after the rest of those guys. Oh, and if you don't just immediately go to the supply depot, Shinkai will appear anyway, which is what's going to happen in this playthrough. I'm just basically taking over certain areas so that the enemy don't have any ground to work with. I'm playing this basically Dynasty Warrior 6 Empire style. Just without the timer. And the mirror saying how many guards are left. And the annoying juggernauts. Oh wait, they're on this level, but they're not here yet. Anyway. Damn it, horse, don't stop in front of the soldiers. Run them over. You ran over 5 and you just stop in front of the 6th one. Really? So let's see, is there any more officers here? Just a defense captain. How are you struggling against a defense captain? My god, you suck! No one struggles against a defense captain! That's just not even possible! Oh, sorry for me sounding negative. Okay, this one's understandable. There's about 3 officers here. Okay, make that 2. Still. There's 2 officers against 1.
Come and show me the might you possess.
Get back here. Go on. Okay. The enemy's in front of you, not behind you.
I guess I need to pick up the pace.
There we go.
I cannot afford to die. I shall withdraw.
Now, this territory has been taken. Everything's fine.
Now under my control.
And like I said, as soon as you... Well, you don't even have to go into the supply base. As soon as you kill off the reinforcements, Shinkai will somehow eventually appear because Hu Jin will go straight for the supply depot.
Is now under my control.
And now, that's all over with.
Your opponent. Prepare yourself.
And there's Shinkai. There's not much to expect for this. It's just a straight shot, and as soon as you burn the supply depot, basically, you have to deal with Jiang Wei.
I'm afraid your destiny has run its course.
And that's the end of Shinkai.
To simply secure it. Burn it to the ground.
Okay, we can't blame this one on Jiang Wei, but still. He was there, fire's involved.
Welcome.
Okay, let me rephrase that.
I have long awaited your
Fire is there, and he is involved. So we can't technically blame it on Jiang Wei, but it's Jiang Wei's fault that that happened. Okay, now for Yue Ying. And enemy reinforcements. Basically...
Show them no mercy.
Oh wait, there aren't any juggernauts in this part. No, there's arbalists. Sorry about that.
Wei has executed an ambush. The enemy forces have been thrown into a panic.
Almost forgot to mention that too. Guohai would step off of the battlefield and wait until you're about to fight Jiang Wei in order to start a ambush and throw everybody in disarray. And when they do, there'll be some officers just panicking with the blue stars over their head. And there'll be some officers that'll just try to fight. But Yue Ying has been defeated, so the arbalists will stop firing, thankfully.
A true warrior indeed. You will carry our honor across.
Well, now that the arbalist has been destroyed, let me see if there's any more. Oh wait, no, they're all been destroyed.
You just reached another level of brilliance.
I'm really contemplating on whether to take out the rest of these officers or just go after Jiang Wei.
There is no escape for you.
Wait a minute. Where's Madai? Oh, he was right behind me.
I promised too many people that I would survive.
Ah, there he is.
So I guess this is goodbye.
So, let's go after Jiang Wei. After all, what kind of harm can he possibly do? What, another fire attack?
Because I have something to live for.
Yeah, to burn things and blow stuff up.
The battlefield inspires us.
That's something to live for there, Jiang Wei. Seriously.
Escape for you.
This is your last attempt. For now, that is. This is your last attempt.
You will never be able to beat me.
Maybe he could, if he had a little help.
Just in time. My lord, take care. Jiang Wei and the traitor are here. Somebody go and inform our lord at once.
Come on, we've lost this one. There's no point in sticking around here.
They know when they are beaten.
I swore to my lord that I would never give up until we had built a land of benevolence. It's all right. It's okay.
Did you see that? That tenacity? Our father has left us with a few issues left to solve.
Why must people cling to their outdated ideals so stubbornly?
In the battle fought among the new generation of heroes from each kingdom, Sima Yi emerged victorious. However, the Sima clan was not given time to rest on their laurels. For at that very moment, a secret conspiracy was being plotted that would shake the kingdom to its very core. The Emperor of Wei, Cao Feng, was deposed. It was the result of a devious plot cooked up by Wang Ling following his attack on Wu. His aim was to depose the young emperor and replace him with an older one in order to reduce the Sima clan's influence within the court. Sima Yi's decision was swift. He quickly prepared his troops and set out to strike Wang Ling, who resided in Shouchuan. Unlike Shu and their repeated invasions, Wu had spent the past few years quietly building their strength. And they now hungrily awaited an opportunity to invade Wei. Of course, Sima Yi was too clever to allow Wu an opening. Though he knew that none could match his intellect and cunning, he decided to trust his instincts and quickly set off to eliminate his foes.
Guess what, folks? Rebellion! And we'll be dealing with Wang Ling's rebellion in Part 5. This is RVMan985. See you guys next time.